we may have the strength to break an agreement with an adult. I just don't know how to break a promise to a child. I am breaking an agreement between adults to honor an agreement and a pact I have with the children of Miami. I shall remain in Miami-Dade as your superintendent.
Well, it doesn't get any more dramatic than that. Thunderous applause erupting after Miami-Dade County School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho announces his decision to stay in Miami-Dade County. The announcement came after a suspenseful 3 hours of an emergency school board meeting that included lengthy adulations, a unanimous vote of confidence, and 2 dramatic recesses.
Late this afternoon, the mayor of New York expressed his surprise and said Carvalho had accepted the job, claimed it was his dream job, and signed off on last night's announcement that he was going to New York.
It was quite a meeting today, a lot of drama. CBS 4's Hank Tester is live at school board headquarters with more on what happened. Hank.
Well, you know, you wonder about this. Did the superintendent walk into this meeting this morning fully intending to go to New York City and be the chancellor of the school district there? Did he change his mind right in midstream? Possibility. Listen to all this. Here's the story. A school board meeting with all the ingredients of a telenovela with a last-minute surprise. Miami-Dade School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho said no, reportedly after saying yes to a job offer to become the chancellor of the New York City school system. The mayor of New York, who apparently thought he had a deal with Carvalho, was not amused.
I spoke to him again last night, I think it was around 8 o'clock. And we discussed the next steps for his announcement here in New York City. So you can imagine how surprised I was to get a phone call from him a few hours ago.
This tweet from the New York mayor's public information officer. He was yes for a week until he was no 15 minutes ago. Bullet dodged.
He called me during a break in his board meeting and expressed trepidation and concern and, second thoughts. I obviously reiterated to him that he had already accepted the job and we had put out publicly with his agreement. And, we had a couple of different conversations, and he kept saying to me he didn't think he could take it after all, and that was his ultimate decision.
That special emergency meeting called to hear what the popular superintendent had to say about those reports out of New York. He was leaving Miami. It was a 3.5-hour meeting, and it turned into a love fest.
And I do hope that the superintendent will continue to love us enough to stay with us.
Carvalho spoke to the crowd that clearly did not want him to go. Twice he left the dais to make phone calls. One of those went to Mayor Bill de Blasio. And then this.
I am making a decision and announcing a decision today after speaking with the Honorable Mayor Bill de Blasio that I shall remain in Miami-Dade as your superintendent.
So there you have it. Carvalho says it was 2 young dreamers who feared they'd be deported if he wasn't around. It might have tipped the scales there. That and the outpouring of support you saw in that marathon meeting. So the superintendent, he stays. That's the latest. I'm Hank Tester, CBS 4 News. Back to you.